one thing I didn't put it in the agenda, Steve mentioned it to me upstairs, I was coming down, that I really liked was, I don't know if you got onto this, Jurgen Klopp bollocking one of the fans, or a section of the fans during the game, and there was a moment, Gini Wijnaldum, he just maintains possession thing, he knocks one back, and everyone goes, "Raw!" And Klopp turns round and he's fucking screaming at someone in the fucking crowd. And interestingly, he mentioned that no one asked him about it, and he brought it up himself, didn't he, in his post-match press conference, and said it was basically some guy, I think he was in a blue jacket, which might explain a lot. I had to go at him, and I love this because, but it also made me really edgy because of how we were playing at the time. That I thought, oh God, we're gonna do his head in to the point that he gets off. And that was like my real big fear about this game. It was not about whether we win or lose or draw or whatever, because I think we'll be good in the long term, is that he will get so bored of us not understanding the way we play football and be like, oh, you know, fuck, he's just fucking stupid. I'm fucking getting off.
I think his task is he has been doing it. He's re-educating the fans. So he's saying when Firmino takes a shot and it misses, and people go, ah, fuck's sake, don't do that. Make that, put that into it. Yeah, well done.
Well, exactly. Well, this is the thing. I'm all for, because I don't think it's a controllable reaction to not go, ah, when someone misses an open goal. But what you're meant to do the second that you go, all right, fair play, good effort, lad, good effort. But it's the fucking what he's trying to cut out is this fucking buzzer grumbling and moaning and you fucking shit, you fucking good. The worst shout in the history of football, and again I've said it before, is hit the target after someone's missed a shot.
Score a goal.
Score a goal, you tit. What are you not scoring a goal for? Arsehole. Get off the, you know what I mean? Like a fucking Roberto Firmino hasn't fucking thought, I'm going to try and stick this one in the back of the net. Like he'd stop and go, thanks. Oh, hey, mate.
I was aiming for the kid there in the disabled section. That's what I was going for.
He's been doing my head in over there. I was just trying to ping it off his face, if I'm honest. Like, you know what I mean? But no, brilliant. What a shout. Fucking hit the target.
And do you know what surprises me? The fact that none of the reporters asked them. I'd done a thing in uni last year where we went to the Sion game and Mignolet kept hold of the ball for like 3 minutes. And no one in the press thing asked them about it. And he's like, this is a talking point. Something happened. You have to ask me. So, and I was saying to my brother, don't wear blue to the game. So if Klopp's saying it, just put a frigging red top on or a red jumper.
I mean, to be fair, look, we're not Everton, so I've got no problem with the colour blue. But you know, if you're gonna wear, I mean, as long as it's not like royal blue doesn't need to be in Anfield. All I'm saying, I did see a guy in a full royal blue trackie, and it's weird. You're walking past and everyone's going like. It's just odd. Wear it out to town if you want. Go and do your shopping.
So like an N-Dubs concert or what you're doing there.
Exactly. Yeah, I got no problem with the colour blue. Well, you did, yeah, decision. But yeah, no, I like that because, again, there should be more of that in Anfield. And I had a moment in the game. There's the tickets next to me are basically in rotation this season. There was a guy who had a season ticket the whole time I've been there, and years and years before. Don't know what's happened to him, and it's a shame because he's a nice fella. So different people. There's certain. It must be on a fan card. So I see a lot of similar people, but not week in, week out. And there's a dad and a lad next to me, and stood up the whole game, and they stood up like this the whole game. And I kept looking. I was like, I don't think these are singing here. Even when it was bouncing, I didn't. And there's people around me who don't sing constantly, but even like ones who were quiet. There's a couple of moments where it just came over them, and they burst into fucking song and punching the air. And I was like, good in. And I looked at these, and I was like, you know, like every time we did something wrong, it was just mumble grumble. And the dad talks to the lad, and the lad's clearly influenced. You know, he's clearly influenced. Something like, this is how you follow footy. You stand here with your arms crossed and scowl at every misplaced pass, and you do this and that. Cheer up, you bad gobshite.
It's like, neglect. You should report him.
Exactly. Child line all over that. Like, I mean, the kid had the beard, so he's probably a bit past that point. Like, but or maybe he's just very mature for his age. But 88 minutes and they fucking got off as well. And I'm just like, they got off, and the thing is, but they fucking like they were gone like a flashlight, and you're just thinking. And again, people do for whatever reasons. They were local Scousers as well. Like, they might have been from the Whittle. It's hard to tell sometimes. But they got off and just like, this game is finally poised. There was ended up being like another 6 or 7 minutes of footy. Where are you going? And I can't keep do this every week. You can pick someone else who got off stupidly, like, but the whole thing, the whole atmosphere. And I love the fact that Klopp's challenging, because I was talking to Chris before, and I said, I nearly turned round to them in the game and said, lads, do you not know the words? do you want a hand with the words? Because I'm like, you know, if you don't, I'll happily tell you the words to the songs. I've got no problem. Because it was on this whole, you joked about it at the top of the show, the tours and the foreign fans and all that. And here's the thing, someone saying the local fans should be doing more, because if you see someone who's not singing and maybe the artist say, listen, here you go, this is how you sing this song, come and put an arm around you and sing. But I was like, these are local people, I'm going to end up getting filled in by being a cheeky fucker.
The urchins outside.
But honestly, I do feel like that, you know, that's something could do with we could do with having that. We should be able to have them discussions. The Klopp turn around and go, nah mate, dickhead, that's how we're playing football. He's done that because I fucking told him to. Sit down and shut up, you blue coat wearing wanker.
That's what he should say.
Exactly, you know, and then we should be able, I think we should be more of that. We should be able to tackle dickheads in the crowd.
It's literally, if you're from the city and you support Liverpool and you can't get up for the Chelsea game at Anfield when they're top of the league and we're going, or meant to be going for the league, what the fuck do you support? Follow football for? Why are you there? You know what I mean? In the Kop of all places. You know, if you want to go somewhere and like not do much, go to the top of the main stand. You know what I mean?
Exactly. There are places in the ground for that.
Yeah. And don't go in the Kop.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, I would have happily swapped mine. Have a little sit down in the main stand.
I know. Well, this is it, isn't it? You know, I think that's tough because it's a microcosm version of what like West Ham have suffered with the new ground. Is that you can't, because of the way the stands are, because the way seating's allocated. You know, there will be pockets of people who want to do things. Like I give, whenever Tom has me dad's season ticket, we said this before, my dad loves the Upper Centenary because he loves watching the match. And Tom has that ticket and he fucking hates it because Tom wants to be jumping up and down and bouncing and singing, and you just feel like an alien creature doing that in various parts of the ground, which is hard. But you know, like I say, I think we should be able to tackle. I think Klopp's absolutely spot on to tackle the fans, and it's not like he's taking on a war. You know, there are times for it, but right now I think he's got an influence and he's got a power. I think the 99.9% of Liverpool fans is 100% behind what he does, and we can see the positive benefits of him doing it. So carry on.
Even when he does that to get the crowd going, it's boss, isn't it? Yeah. And when you've got other fans going, oh look who your manager's getting us going. Well, our manager comes from Germany where this is acceptable and all their grounds are fucking booming, mate. So give it a rest.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly it, isn't it? And it comes down to, Chris made this point a few times, give a fuck what other fans say. I don't care. I genuinely am past the point of caring, you know, about like whether people think it's cool, whether people think what we do is cool or not. As long as we make noise and our fan base improves and gives the support and gives better support inside the ground, everyone else can fuck off, and that's some of our own fans as well. Yeah. Who, you know, if you're not there in the ground, you can agitate and be a fucking big as much of a meth as you want to be, but ultimately the people who do go the extra mile to get themselves in the stadium week in, week out, they're the ones who we need to be working on. They're the ones who we should be ringing every last drop of energy and positivity out of. Like,
I think it's the 1% who spoil it, isn't it? Because it's like, even for like probably like a 5 or 10 minute spell in that game, the atmosphere in the ground was unbelievable, and like throughout the whole stadium, not just on the Kop. And like, you know, I probably spent half the game stood up and I was in the Centenary, which never happens. But you got dickheads who ring into 5 Live and say Klopp needs to go. You know, the manager, he deserves that type of applause and that type of atmosphere. And you know, the team deserve what happens when, you know, we greet the coach and stuff. It shouldn't be the other way around. You shouldn't be criticising people or, you know, looking at people going, oh, who the fuck do you think singing and being up for it? You know, you're there to enjoy it. It's entertainment at the end of the day. Get behind the team.
Find your enjoyment in it. There's any thoughts on that, actually. It is an interesting one.